Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are. This is part 5 of Become cTrader Master webinar. Welcome to this educational webinar regarding the cTrader platform. Today, we are going to take a look at the depth of the market, and we are going to sum up all of the information we received in the last 4 webinars. So please just let me know if everything is okay, if I'm being heard correctly by sending some message on the chat window or any other window. So that would be great. If you can just tell me if you can hear me, if you can basically see me, answer questions, answer if everything is okay, so I can start our meeting. If everything is all right, if you can hear me, if you can see me, then we will proceed to the cTrader platform itself. So please let anyone tell me if everything is okay. If you can hear me, it should be all right. Everything's supposed to work, but I just want to make sure before we begin that everything is okay. You can tell me on chat or on the question and answer window. It doesn't actually matter for me. I just want some sort of the feedback. I assume that everything is all right. So if you have any questions, of course, you can keep sending them to me. That's not a problem. I will try to answer them if I can. I think I can. So you can simply send it to me. Let me just share my screen, and we can proceed to the. So the depth of the market tool is a measure of the total amount of the open buy and sell orders of a symbol at the different prices. So the higher the number of buy and sell orders at each price, the higher the depth of the market is. The cTrader depth of the market feature allows tracking the depth of the market of a required symbol in real time and placing orders using the particular depth of the market settings. Proceed to the depth of the market tab to the upper right. As you can see, it's here to get to the, of course, the standard depth of the market view. As you can see, I'm using here the euro-dollar. Euro-dollar is, of course, the major forex pair. You can use any other markets from the list. It doesn't have to be the euro-dollar. Basically, the depth of the market is applicable to the shares, to the indices, to the different other different markets. I'm going to stick with the euro-dollar anyway. So. There are 3 types of the depth of the market available on cTrader: the standard depth of the market, the price depth of the market, and volume weighted depth of the market. Let's just talk about the different types of the depth of the market. So by default, the depth of the market is displayed in the standard view. So if you click here, you can see that it displays the price. So the price and the amount of the liquidity available at that price. It allows you only viewing the price and the amount of the liquidity, and it will not allow the trading. So what do we have here? We got at the price of 1.03, 49.4, we got 1 lot, then 2.5 lot at 1.03, 49.2, then 5 lots at 1.03, 49.0, and 10 lots at 1.03, 48.9, and 25 lots 1.03 48.7 right now. All of this data are for the ask side. Of course, the data for the bid size are on the right panel. So left and right panels, you can see straight on where is the what is the price level and what is the liquidity provided. Of course, you can ask from what this where this liquidity comes from, and the answer is very simple. This liquidity comes from the different liquidity providers. This is aggregated liquidity from the TopFX liquidity providers. So that's the standard depth of the market. How about the price depth of the market? If you click on the middle panel, you can see you can have the price depth of the market view. It is the ideal view for the precise trading, as it displays more details, allows entering a trade with buy or sell stop, and limit orders. Moreover, it allows managing open positions directly in the depth of the market table. So the price is represented by the widest column in the center. So when you hover your cursor over the price DOM the table, you got the current price here. As you can see, it's jumping up and down, and the volume available for trade appears right next to the corresponding price. So there's one lot here and one lot here, and the selling volumes are, of course, to the left, and the buying volumes are to the right from the price. Colored, of course, this is like a red for the sell and green for the buy. Only the current bid and ask prices are displayed completely, and all the other prices are represented with only 3 last digits of the bid ask price. Of course, bid and ask buy or sell prices. The last digit is a point, which is of course 0.1 of the pip. So pretty handy for scalpers, pretty handy for the intraday traders. And as I said earlier, you can enter a trade just from the price DOM. So to enter a trade, you need to select the symbol you want to trade. For example, I got the euro dollar. Of course, from the drop down menu, you got plenty of other symbols to choose from. When you hover around this the particular level, you can see let's look, for example, this level or that level or that level. You can see that there is straight on sell limit on the left side straight on appeared, and buy stop on the right side appeared, because we are above the current price. If we go below the current price, there's a buy limit and sell stop on the left hand side. So the traded amount, of course, is right now 1 micro lot. So you got the pip value and the rest of the informations displayed straight on inside of the inside of this window. And if you click of course left or right side, the order will be sent to the market. For example, let's say we want to join the current movement to the downside, so we want to sell of course the euro dollar. We want to place a sell stop below 1.0348. 1.0348 is the current price. So let's say we want to sell 47.9. Sell stop is of course the order we want to use. 0.01 lot, 1 micro lot order, pending order has been sent to the broker, and if we get filled, then of course we can move move the take profit and the stop loss directly from the screen. So let's say I want to place my take profit here because we are trading to the downside, and let's say my stop loss is above this recent high. There you go. We've been filled, as you can see, straight. Our entry has been placed at 1.034. 479. So this is a fifth decimal place was 47.9. So this is the 40. Oh, it's already here, 47.9. There you go. And this is your trade. You can see it here. If I click on the X, I will close my position. So basically, we entered the trade. The trade is right now live. The market is going down. It doesn't matter where it goes because it's for the educational purposes only. But this is how it works. If you want to trade precisely from the depth of the market window on the price. DoM. So another cool feature of this DoM is, of course, to place different trades. For example, let's say that we want to enter the buy stop because we, of course, will be trading to the upside if the price will pass 1.03 50.4. So you have to, what you have to do, you have to move higher to 50.4. So 50.4 is here, right? And you want to trade to the upside. So you need to place a buy stop order for whatever reason you have. It's just an example, right? So you place here, you click here, and the order has been placed, right? This is a pending order. It's not been triggered yet. And let's say in the same situation, you want to protect your order straight on. So this time, what we are going to use is the panel below. So you got the euro-dollar buy order. You need more information. For example, here you got all of the information that you need to know for your trade. And for example, if you click modify, you have, of course, the quantity, the enterprise. What you are interested is the take profit. Let's say you are trading to the upside, so your take profit is, let's say, I don't know, 15 pips, okay, and your stop loss is, let's say, I don't know, 5 pips, or even less, let's say 3 pips, not a problem. So this is your take profit and stop loss. Modify position, you click here, there you go, it's been sent. You can close all of the windows. As you can see, your trade is now being protected. Take profit and stop losses, the stop loss orders are in already, right? So you are waiting for this order to be filled for whatever reason you might have. And so that's the other way to deal with the pending orders here. And as you can see, the market is jumping up and down. So right now the price DOM is no longer needed. And let's say you want to switch to the volume weighted depth of the market menu, and it's obviously good to know what it is and how it can be used. So this is the volume weighted average price depth of the market. So what you can see here is the list of the expected volume weighted average prices next to the list of the adjustable volumes. Of course, you got the sell, window here, and you have the buy window here as well. So what you can do, you can play with this with the volume size. For example, if you want to sell 29.88 lots, okay? So if you want to sell this amount of lots on the euro dollar, let's say you want to use the price directly, this price 1.0345. Of course, this is not required to use this price. You can use any other price from here. However, the key to use the volume weighted depth of the market is to use it when trading large volumes, because it shows an average price for the volume traded, okay? Of course, cTrader allows you to enter a trade directly from the VIP profile. If you hover around the lots amount, there you go here. The order details like pip value, trade value, commission, and stuff on will be calculated automatically and displayed in the pop up straight on. So if you want to trade from the volume weighted average price depth of the market window, you need to select the order volume right from the drop down. So what you do is basically you select the order volume from here. Let's say, I don't know, 20 lots. Or you can, of course, toggle up, toggle down in order to choose the volume, and then you click the price to the left to create a sell order, or price to the right to create a buy order, respectively. Of course, left is sell, right is buy. I think this is kind of easy to understand. One polite note: if the quick trade mode is disabled, then the create order dialog box will pop up. Okay, if the quick trade enabled, like I have, an order will be sent without any confirmations according to the current quick trade settings. Okay, so please be aware of this, that there might not be pop-up if you allow the quick trading. Volume weighted average price DOM is very useful if you are a trader that is that has a large amount of the asset, like euro, dollar, pound, I don't know, some maybe some stocks, maybe other currency pairs. It doesn't actually matters. And if you want to make sure that you will exit your trade without causing any slippage, without causing any spikes up, spikes down, because you have more than average trader, right? You have more, your size of your order is way bigger than the average order size for the typical trader, right? So you want to make sure that you will exit the trade at a specific price without causing any spikes up and down or slippage. So what do you want to do, of course, in order to use this tool even more effectively, is to put some volume weighted average price indicator on your screen, and then of course trade accordingly. But that's the conversation for another meeting. That's an example for advanced traders. However, I know that there's plenty of you who wants to use this kind of a feature, which is why I'm telling you right now that you can use the volume weighted average price to enter and exit large trades. So there is one more cool feature that you want to use, the price DOM. Sometimes when the price go up and down, you can see, for example, the amount of liquidity on a higher price, let's say above the 50, right? From time to time, you can see, for example, above the 50 or above the 50.51 points. You can see 1.03, 51.1 or 2 or 3. You can see the amount of the of the liquidity standing here. So you might be much more certain that your trade is approaching this level, and you might hide behind or below or above this trade, or you can exit just below the big liquidity level. For example, take a look here. Let's say we are going to concentrate on this. Let's say, how much is this range? 45. Let's say this is like on the 0.5 pip range. Okay, so you know that there's a 25 lots. Oh, let me just, there you go. Oh no. it keeps moving up and down. There's 25 lots here and there right? So you want to exit your trade maybe just below this order, right? So if you are long and you want to set your take profit, it's sometimes good to place your take profit order below, for example, there you go. We see how 10 is going up and down to the 25. So sometimes it's better to place it one decimal place, 1 point below the liquidity, the big liquidity level, like 25 lots. So if you want to exit the price, for example, right now, there you go, it moved again. However, for a minute, 46.0 was a good price to exit this this trade, right? So sometimes, of course, it depends on the market. We are now looking on the euro dollar. However, on the indices, on the stocks, or any other markets, their situation might be different. There might be much more information here, and they can be used, you know, in a certain way more profitable way, and which is even more important, much more precise way. As you can see, my trade was closed, so everything works very well here, and there is not a problem for me using the price DOM. As you can see, the market keeps going lower. I have exited the trade, booked my profits, and that's it. That's I'm out of this trade. That trade was for the educational purposes only. My pending order right now, I'm going to cancel it straight from the chart because I don't need it anymore. So I will just cancel it. There you go. It's been canceled. As you can see, the market is accelerating to the downside. So let's see what's going on the price DOM. As you can see, it keeps moving lower, keeps moving lower as well. So the bearish pressure is getting bigger and bigger. So you can use this standard DOM, price DOM, and volume weighted average price DOM for your trading, especially for scalping, for intraday trading, for short-term trading. It's very useful. And if you are not that much concerned about the time frame you are trading, then of course there's another thing that the depth of the market can help you with, is of course the trading the large volumes, large order sizes. For example, 10 lots, 20 lots, 50 lots, 100 lots, and more. So very cool feature. Not many traders are using it in everyday trading because they prefer other features of the, for example, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and the other. Very try to apply it, for example, to the stock markets, to the indices, and you will see how you're trading with the depth of the market might evolve right into the completely different point of view of how the market dynamics works, how the order flow of the certain stock or a certain index, or you know the Forex pair is behaving, what is the dynamic of this order flow, and maybe you can gather much more information regarding the next move of the certain asset. So this exactly requires a little bit more knowledge, and I think we will cover that somewhere in the future. I can't cover everything right now in one video, but definitely the depth of the market is a cool feature that you need to check out. Maybe you will like it, maybe it will improve your trading, stock trading, Forex trading, whatever the asset you want to trade using the depth of the market. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. And I guess that will be the end of our webinar. Next time we are going to meet again on the same time, and we will cover another cool feature from the cTrader trading platform in order to become a cTrader master. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope I see you guys next week. Bye bye.